Hi, this is Elena, reviews, and it's been a week, I think, since I really reviewed anything, so now I'm starting over again because I let the other videos sink in, and then I start over, I guess. But right here, I have a whole, a big pile of albums. I'm just gonna review them one by one and see how it goes. This first one I have here, here's The Police, Ghost in the Machine. Ghost in the Machine came out in 1981. And if I'm right, it was recorded in, I can't believe I don't remember the place where it was recorded. But I think it was in Africa. I can't remember the name of the place. I think it's Morocco. Might be, no, Morocco's not in Africa, is it? It is. It is it is. Something else. But it was recorded mostly in that part of the world for not that many weeks, I don't think. It was recorded pretty fast. A lot of fans of the other albums like Outlandis and Legation and Yacht and all those albums. A lot of the fans of those albums didn't like this one that much because it was such a turn from the other things they'd done. It was a lot more synth based, and I guess you could say it featured Sting more than any other members. I mean, other members get songs. I mean, Andy's song, Omega Man, has to be one of the best on the album. In my opinion, it has to be one of the best on the album. The big hits in this album were Invisible Sun, Spirits in the Material World, and of course, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. And Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic is like the best song on this album. It's beautiful, but it's not the only great song on the album. Um, I would say that Invisible Sun is better than Spirits in the Material World because after a while, Sting's, singing the title of the song as the hook gets boring. But Invisible Sun, it's not boring. It's still like, I don't know how to put it. It's more entertaining than Spirits in the Material World. I think it is. Invisible Sun, it's a better sounding song. That's not the greatest review on it, but it's a better sounding song. Um, Demolition Man, Too Much Information. I don't remember this version on here is the short one or long, but Demolition Man is about 5 minutes long, and Too Much Information is about 2. And there are two good songs in there. They're kind of moving away from reggae, and it's kind of funk. And they got horns and whatnot in there, and I like them both. They're the the album's kind of serious. There's themes about, the themes. There's songs about, hunger and poverty and whatnot on there. And Demolition Man and Too Much Information are dark themes, I guess you could say. Too Much Information is self-explanatory, and you can find out for yourself what Demolition Man is about. But they're kind of like, they don't sound like, what's the word? Trying to think of that word. Songs that are really deep or imposing on somebody. Like, you know that they mean a lot because when you listen to them, it sounds important. That's what has the word. A lot of this album sounds important. Not that it isn't. World hunger and poverty is a problem, but it's very. It just sounds important. Oh, that's where the album's recorded. Montserrat. I was totally off base, but I'm gonna move on point anyway. The album sounds really self-important. I guess that a lot of people think that about Sting. I don't have a bigger problem with Sting, so I don't really think that he's that self-important. But it does come off as that, so it's probably why people. It's not as fun, loving, and like the other albums were. Not saying they didn't have serious subjects on there, but it's just this album. It's no, all the rest of the albums had like, not colors, but their faces were on them. This technically this is their faces. These little digital things are supposed to be them. So let me do this right. Okay, this one's Sting. I think this one is Stewart. No, this one's Stewart, and this one's Andy. I'm doing this because I'm holding coffee in my hand. But if I would recommend Ghost in the Machine, you should buy this after you buy the other ones, and and it's a good, what's the word? It's a good album to buy because, like I said, there are this album has many other good songs on here, despite just the few that got played on the radio all the time. And you can see where they moved on before, and you can see where there are traces of other past influences on this album. Just don't think of it as infamous bad album or something that made them lose fans. Don't think of it as like a really, really important album. Just think of it as an album that the Police made in 1981 that you should listen to along with the rest of them. So look at it like that, and you should buy it. And that's the end of my review on Ghost in the Machine by the Police. Oh, I didn't even do it.